Hello, everyone. This is the J&J Podcast. I'm here with John Tanner.
What's up? What's up?
Hey, what's up? So,
What's
how was your Thanksgiving break?
My Thanksgiving break was it was just amazing, man. Great.
Nice. Yeah, it's been quite a while since we did a podcast together,
It has been. Yes, it has.
so it's good to come back, wrapping up the 2020 year. It's good to come back,
It really
and
is.
yeah. So yeah, my Thanksgiving break was good as well. I got to spend some time with my family in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and me and my cousins. We were just playing some Pokemon Go. We played Pokemon Go down at the Point in Myrtle Beach, which it was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Which, if no one's been to the Point, it's basically just it's ocean technically during the daytime. But if you go out at the right time, the tides are technically they'll lower during the nighttime, so we were able to literally go far out to the Point. We were
That's
actually able
good.
to go all the way.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was fun. We also played a nice round of disc golf,
Yeah, and
and
then
I wound up getting second place. So
you and me FaceTime the next day.
yeah, we FaceTimed each other. It was a good Thanksgiving break, and now we are inching closer to Christmas. JT, uh, you looking forward to Christmas
I really
coming
am,
up?
bro. We're 2 days away, bro. So I'm really looking forward to this one. You know, it's not going to be the same, but you can't ruin Christmas. Christmas is always Christmas.
Yeah, and also immediately following Christmas, we got New Year's. So JT, what are your New Year's resolutions?
My New Year's resolutions is just to, have more work ethic and, a better year, get back in shape and just work out in gyms as much as I can. And, you know, I just really want to be a better self next year.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say the phrase "New Year, New You," and to me, that's kind of exaggerated a bit. The new
Mhm.
you takes a lot of time.
It does.
So when people say "New Year, New You," I look at them as if they're crazy. Not
Yeah.
not to disrespect them, but like
Oh.
they need to be committed towards their goals, and like
hmm
that's what I'm. That's my New Year's resolutions, just to get better.
Yeah.
Just mature a little bit and just grow and
Yeah.
enjoy the time we have together. Enjoy the time with my
Mhm.
family, my friends. If 2020 has taught us anything about this year, it's just to enjoy the time while we have it.
Yeah. And then, before sooner or later, you and me will be together soon on New Year's.
Yeah, hopefully we get to spend some time with each other. I mean, this
hmm
has been some tough times this year, but I'm really looking forward to the new year.
I am 2021, brother.
Yeah. And also, have you seen the amount of people buying these PlayStation 5s?
I have been, yeah. There's actually been some PS5 scams. I don't know if you want to talk about it or not, but
Yeah,
dude,
they've been a lot of YouTubers and kids of all ages have been buying these PS5s for content for their videos, and they've just been shipping out quickly. Like immediately when it's in stock, it's out within seconds.
yes,
And for me, I
I
still have my PlayStation 4 because I'm not even able to afford the PlayStation 5 yet.
yeah, I can't afford it, but dude, like you can't even find them online because so many people have been buying them, and then they're just selling them for the profit. So they're selling them higher for like 1,000 or like $2,000 when they're really only $500 to $600. And so there's a lot of scams that's going on right now, and I'm gonna wait till honestly it dies down a lot. But I know when the time is right to get it. But right now, it's just, dude, there is too much chaos with the new next gen consoles.
Yeah. And also, in other news, the Nintendo Switch, they
hmm
revealed a new Smash character, Sephiroth. And it's a
Yeah,
fan favorite villain from the Final Fantasy series. And actually, they released challenges. They released a challenge to earn Sephiroth early. And what basically that challenge is that you have to defeat Sephiroth um, basically in its hardest mode. And if you defeat Sephiroth, you obviously earn him early. But the DLC character will be coming out later this year. So
Otherwise, I have a surprise for you, Justin.
what's up?
So while we've been gone from each other for a while on this podcast, I just want to let you know that I beat Detroit Become Human in a day.
I saw that, and how dare you kill Chloe on your first attempt at Detroit Become Human?
Hey, I didn't know what I was supposed to do, so when the guy told me to stand still, I was like, okay, I'm standing still.
I looked at
Right.
your achievements. I actually looked at your achievements, and the one that stood out the most was that you shot Chloe. And how dare you for that? Because first of all, my first attempt playing Detroit Become Human, Chloe was like my dream character, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if there was any video game character that I had a crush on, it was her. So
Yeah.
I did not want to shoot her for two reasons. One, I just loved her as a character. And two, obviously the Kamsky test was a test to see if androids have human emotions. So I kind of knew that going in because that's like the moral of the story. Just like,
Yeah,
do androids have human emotions?
the deviants.
Yeah. Are they androids or are they humans, you know? So
I,
I knew going in the right choice was to not shoot Chloe.
yeah. For me, like,
I knew
dude,
that going in.
dude, what happened to Mr. Cole though? Dude, oh, I hated that, man. Dude, Leo was not one of my favorites.
Leo, yeah, I think he was a douchebag, to be quite honest with you. The way he treated Marcus, was flat out disrespectful.
And the way how he treated his dad, just like yelling at him for money. But so I have a question for you. Do you think in the next year, 2 years, could we get a Detroit Become Human 2 game?
No.
Really?
I heard they were making more content for it, but I don't think they're going to be making another Detroit Become Human game. And let me just, fun fact, the character who plays Kara, Valerie Curry, actually
Mm-hmm.
starred in, for most of you might know this movie, Twilight, the Twilight Breaking Dawn.
Mm.
She starred as one of the vampires for the,
Wow.
Cullen family. Yeah, I found that out. So, that's cool. And also, I love Brian Detroit, man. I mean, he's, of course, you can find him at, Detroit Games on Twitch.tv. He's one of my favorite Twitch streamers. So he's cool as well.
Yeah.
Carl was definitely the most interesting character to me,
Yeah.
to be quite honest.
She was.
Who's your favorite character?
If I would have to say, it would have to be Marcus. I'm sorry, dude, but Marcus to me, he's a leader, he's a top dog, and he is just someone who's willing to push to fight for others. And the way how they stood in the street and like how they all marched together, that made me want to almost cry. It's so emotional, man. Like that
So
game.
did you go passive for Marcus? Did you
Um,
do a passive protest?
I did.
Nice. Yeah. So the reason why I like Carl so much is immediately in the beginning of the game, you see her building a relationship with Alice. So you
Mm,
already, from the beginning, you see that android and human connection. That's what
mm.
you see. But the more, throughout the game, you tend to learn that Kara and Alice are both androids. So
Yeah,
I found that out to be quite interesting.
except when Carl was looking at that magazine, I didn't really expect that to be Alice, so I thought she's actually taking care of an actual human until like towards the end of the game, and I went back and looked at the videos that I recorded, and I see that Alice has one of those lights on the head, and I was like, no way. Like, I was in shock. Like, cause for
And
some people, you don't catch that, like, first thing when she's looking at that magazine, you don't really think of it as like, cause she looks different in the magazine than what she does.
As a person who's collected all the trophies for Detroit Become Human, I've owned all the trophies and owned the platinum trophy for Detroit. I just want to ask you, for a gamer who's going into Detroit Become Human his first playthrough, how did you feel going into it? What was your mindset?
My mindset was like, all right, let's just get through this game. I really was like, I didn't really know what to expect, but dude, it was just as how much action there was and how much emotional parts, dude. I was just intrigued by the game when I kept playing it, and then halfway through was just the march and all that, dude. It's just like I said, it's hard, but that game was one heck, one of the best games I've ever played in 2020. And
Yeah, I've played a lot of interactive games, Until Dawn, Man of Maiden, the list goes on. But Detroit Become Human is hands down one of my favorite interactive games from a emotional standpoint, and it just, it teaches you a lot of good lessons throughout the game. Lessons on empathy, and just treating people equally.
Yeah,
which is a very important lesson, especially during these times.
Yeah, I feel like that game can honestly relate to 2020 with all the marches that's happening now and in this year, and in that game, I feel like they're standing exactly what's for right, and I feel like that game really relates to what's going on in the real life.
I really found it interesting that I didn't play Detroit Become Human all the way through fully. I mean, before it came out, I actually played the demo, and the demo had the Connor scene, the Connor and Daniel scene. So I was able to play the demo all the way through. And what I found interesting is that scene is actually right at the beginning of the game when you first play through Detroit Become Human. That scene is right from the beginning.
It is, yeah, from the demo.
Yeah, for the demo. So I found that interesting as well. And Daniel's character is quite interesting as well. What do you think about Daniel?
I thought Daniel was misconfused because when he found out that he was going to be when a new robot was on the way, he immediately turned his back, and it was like, but I feel like he's misconfused. But then I feel like halfway through the game, you see him again with Marcus and all those rebellions. Oh, Jericho.
Jericho, yes.
Yeah,
Jericho.
I feel like you see Daniel again, but he goes by the name of Simon, and literally, I feel like he refound himself and is like, all right, let me rename myself. Let me forget my past, move on to a new life. But the thing is, dude, he died. He fell off the building and somehow he lives and refinds himself and names himself Simon. So it's like, which one is he? You know?
Yeah. That's quite interesting. But I gotta tell you, I loved Hank, dude. Clancy Brown's character. Oh my god.
Dude,
He's one of my favorites.
What do you think about Lucy, the beheaded, well, half of a head robot? Because, dude, to me, she looked like Medusa.
Very ominous.
I kind of felt.
I felt uneasy with her.
Yeah, same.
And when she was handing Marcus the cup, for Marcus to get healed and everything, the medicine, I kind of felt uneasy going into it. Like, I was like, do I trust her? Do I not? I thought something was going to happen specifically in that scene, but
But dude, I feel like the most weirdest scene I ever played in a storyline game, which wasn't Detroit Become Human. I feel like it was the strip club scene. That scene really was like, I was like, oh god, dude, that scene just kind of weirded me out. What about you?
You see, I kind of found that scene quite interesting, actually, because one of the androids, when Connor and Hank go to the strip club, they are looking for the Tracy's, and one of the Tracy's, from what I found out, was played by Amelia Rose Blair, and which actually ends up she's Brian Detroit's wife who plays as Connor. So I found that quite interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So overall, I loved playing Detroit Become Human. Even
Well,
like I couldn't play it one time and be done with it. I really loved the game overall. Definitely one of the best interactive games I've played.
mm-hmm. Yeah, and dude, I feel like Hank was kind of like a drunk man because like he's always drinking, he's always wanting to go to the bar, and then he did the Russian roulette as well in the game. So it was like I feel like
Yeah.
Hank's character was kind of very back and forth.
Yes.
But
So
in other
yeah, go
gaming
ahead.
news, what do you think about Rocket League Season 2?
I played a couple of matches. It's changed. Like from the first battle pass to now season 2, a lot has changed since then, and I kind of I like change.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Video.
it's they have some new interesting decals and vehicles added into the new battle pass,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, Rocket League is out now for free, I believe, JT.
It is.
So, if any of our subscribers or fellow gamers have a PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5, go and get Rocket League. It's out on the PlayStation Store now, and yeah, I really enjoy playing Rocket League. That's been the one constant game I have been playing.
Mm. Especially for you, me, and Nick, since we got Nick started on that. So,
Yeah. In other gaming news, the president of Nintendo revealed the Super Mario World, the new Super Mario World that's coming out in Tokyo, Japan. He's planning to have the big unveiling of the new Super Mario World come out in Tokyo, Japan on February of 2021. And it's also coming to Orlando, Florida and Los Angeles, California. So,
mm.
yeah. On twitch.tv, I was able to get an inside look on what's inside the new Super Mario World attraction. And let me just tell you, the Super Mario Kart ride looks amazing.
Mm-hmm. But so in other gaming news as well, what do you think about Cyberpunk being taken off of the PlayStation Store with the issues they're having right now?
Dude, a lot of people have been talking about Cyberpunk,
Mm-hmm.
and for it to be taken off the PlayStation Store at this time when it just came out not too long ago, I believe,
It's only been
is
like a week or two.
crazy. Yeah, that's crazy, man.
I know. Because apparently they even knew that the issues were going to happen, and apparently it was showing like inappropriate stuff and just and the game graphics weren't as people were saying that the game graphics were like on a PS1 graphic, and so like they were complaining, and so all of a sudden, B How told me, "Hey, dude, Cyberpunk just got taken off the PlayStation Store," and I was like, "What?" And then like I knew from there, I'm like, dude, they messed up somewhere.
Yeah.
So
I for one have not played Cyberpunk
ne-
2077 yet, but I'm looking to play sometime soon.
mhm.
How about you,
But,
JT?
same here. Yeah. I definitely was wanting to give that game a try, but until they get the issues resolved, until it comes back in the store, I guess we're gonna have to wait.
Yeah, in the meantime, I'm actually looking to also play Ghost of Tsushima. That has been nominated for a lot of categories in the Game Awards. And while we're at
That
that
has.
topic, let's just talk about The Last of Us Part 2 real quick. The
Mm-hmm.
amount the amount of categories The Last of Us 2 was in, they literally swept the board in all of them. And I'll just name a few while we're at it. They have won awards for Best Game Direction, Audio Design, Narrative, Innovation and Accessibility, Action and Adventure, and to top it all off, they won the 2020 Game of the Year. Congratulations to Naughty Dog. But my God, a lot of people after the Game Awards ended, there was theories, I should say, that the Game Awards uh, by Geoff Kingsley, they're saying that the Game Awards were rigged. Now, what do you have to say about this, JT? Do you think it's rigged?
Not really, no. Even though I was rooting for Fortnite to have Game of the Year because since of the Marvel season from season 4 and all that, I was really hoping that my favorite game, Fortnite, would get something, but I know they lost, so which is okay, and I understand that. But
Correction, they were not nominated for Game of the Year. It was actually nominated for ongoing Game of the Year. But
yeah,
that,
sorry.
that got instead the winner was No Man's Sky, which was my vote. Surprisingly, No Man's Sky won. I was not expecting No Man's Sky to win because Fortnite normally takes the ongoing game category pretty much every year. So I'm surprised No Man's Sky won. So congratulations to the developer and the company of No Man's Sky.
Yeah. But should we talk about some breaking movie news?
Yeah, JT, give us some breaking news on movies.
So, as recent known, Kevin Feige, the director of Marvel, or CEO, I think, he unveiled so many new series that we're getting Kenobi, Ahsoka, Boba Fett series, and then he also the huge announcement was that they will not be recasting Black Panther at all, and they're gonna leave the respects to T'Challa, aka Chadwick Boseman, rest in peace, King. But I'm just so glad because there was rumors that the girl who played his sister was gonna take over for Black Panther, and so dude, I'm so glad that they are not recasting Black Panther and that they're gonna CGI Chadwick into Black Panther 2, which is coming out of in 2022. But dude, just my God, Kevin Feige announced this dude. He's announced so many new movies and so many different series now for Disney Plus.
Yeah, and while we're talking about Star Wars real quick, give me your thoughts on the season finale of The Mandalorian. What'd you think?
Dude, I was in shock at the ending, but dude, just I feel like the connection with Ahsoka and Baby Yoda, or AKA Grogu now, I feel like their connection was very special. But now there is rumors that Lando Calrissian is going to be coming to the next season, and I'm hoping to God that this is true because I love Lando. Lando is my all-time favorite Star Wars character. So, but the season
We'll just have to
finale,
see. We'll just have to see.
yeah. What do you think about those rumors?
Those rumors, that's the first time I'm hearing about this.
Hmm.
So, those rumors are quite interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens to not only the Mandalorian himself, but Grogu and Luke. Like we saw at the season finale that Luke actually made a cameo alongside with R2D2, and they took Grogu. Oh, Luke took Grogu under his wing,
Hmm.
and yeah, we'll see what happens. Like how the Grogu does, and we'll see if he truly becomes a Jedi Master.
So, what do you think about this passing of Chadwick Boseman before Black Panther 2? I,
Uh, Rip Chadwick, man.
yeah, alright.
But
Dude,
yeah,
I'm just so glad that they're not recasting and that Kevin Feige made the decision to CGI him instead. But me and Nick have been talking and thinking about this question. I don't know if you want to answer this now, but do you think they could bring back Michael B. Jordan and have him maybe be in Black Panther 2, but not as Killmonger, but like a better character?
no, no, I don't see Michael Jordan playing Black Panther. To For me, quite honest, I don't see anyone replacing Black Panther. That's like replacing Iron Man.
Yeah.
That's like replacing Tony Stark, who played Iron Man. There's no replacing any of these Marvel characters, in my opinion. Their legacy is to be remembered, and I think the Marvel company, really, they really did it right. They ended Avengers Endgame right, and I believe that there's no going back. I mean,
No.
killed Thanos, man. That was in my opinion. And now
Yeah.
that that's over, I believe these characters, these Marvel superheroes, their legacy should be remembered, and no one should replace these Marvel heroes. And that's just my opinion.
But dude, what do you think about the Mandalorian season for us having to wait a whole next Christmas for the next season?
Dude, I can't wait, dude.
I
I
know,
don't know
but we
about
have to
you.
wait.
I can't wait. I want to know more. I want to know what happens.
I know we have to wait a whole next year till Christmas. But the thing is, though, I think this Christmas is going to be a Mandalorian special, a holiday special on Christmas morning on Disney Plus.
First time I'm hearing about it, so we'll just see. But that wraps up the J&J podcast. I hope everyone has a good and happy Christmas and Happy New Year. GT, any final words?
No, just happy holidays and have a Merry New Year.
Alright, till then.
Peace.